Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's Detroit to start out. Here's Harper. Well, on the court tonight, Grant, a lot of talent, but also some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games.
And here's Detroit. Here's Harper. There's the drive. Hart from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
From deep, Harper. Nice D from Ellis.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's... just as good as blocking it. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Detroit with the ball, following the three by Utah. Pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Tatum. And again, the Pistons missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
Pass to Harper.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And it's Utah with the ball. 4-point game. Booker surveying the floor. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Pass to Harper. To win the cold spell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence. That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Driving in, and Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 5 points.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Here's Booker. Here's McDaniels. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Booker. And there's the lay-in.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And he drives in. Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Booker for 3. The rebound by Ware. Pistons trail by 5. On the wing, Tatum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Harper. And that one is hammered home.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 5. And the shot goes.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Good chance here from Booker. The rebound by Ware.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Boy, if you think about everything Jason Tatum does for his team, it's at a high level. And he doesn't ever get the full recognition he deserves. This guy is the very definition of franchise player.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
On the wing, Porter. Detroit moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Shepherd. That's short off the rim. Jazz leading by 3. It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Tatum inside. The rebound by Bamba. And it's Shepherd missing. Got it off in time. The shot off that time. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front.
14. The Jazz. 17.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Tatum, good.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Outside Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Pistons making a switch here. There's Simons with a three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Harper. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
With the drive. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Jazz leading by 3. Ellis on the wing. Jackson controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The three. The rebound by Jackson.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Jackson gets double teamed. Pass to Simons. Now here's Smith. Back to Simons. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by Landale.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And it's in there. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
No, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul off the inbound pass.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
Smith outside. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Crafty move. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Just simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable.
And again, no good by Detroit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Detroit making a change here. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Utah leading by 8. Now Booker. He has 6. Puts up a 3. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up to Detroit. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Booker with it. Hart covering. Outside Booker. Bamba inside. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Harper. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Boy, Josh Hart so willing to make the extra pass. This guy finds the best shot.
Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Second shot opportunity to the left side wing. Landale. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Booker. D-Book! Good through contact.
Oh, I love that. Devin Booker maintains control, doesn't wait for the whistle. He's just competing on that play.
Outside Grimes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Well, Quentin Grimes remains a young player who is defense first. He can be a lockdown guy, and he's just continuing to build confidence offensively. This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Booker no good. Pistons trail by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Harper. Six on the shot clock. Driving inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Jazz up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Booker. A clear look for Bamba. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Harper. Doubled by Jackson. Pass to Green. Here's Hart. 4-3. The rebound by Bamba. Outside Booker. From deep. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Right side Booker. To the left wing. Ellis outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Jackson.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Utah shooting their first free throws of this game. And so Jackson nails both of them.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
The three from Bamba. Pure from three-point range. Bamba's got 7.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Tatum. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Ellis outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
3-point
Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Ware. Here's Tatum. Outside for Green. Here's Harper. Back to Green. The 3 is up. No good there. Here's Booker. Booker just hammered it down.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
And Tatum, here we go.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. The 3, Booker. Unable to get that one. Pistons trail up by 8. To the inside. Ware. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he could score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast. Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
From deep, Harper. Rebound, Utah. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. And Booker with the jam.
Woo-hoo! That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Tatum with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Ware. Buries it from 3. Ware's got 5 points now in the quarter.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Pistons trail by 7. Here's Harper. And the layup is good off the glass. Harper's got 15.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Jackson the screen. Up again. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Harper. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Jazz leading by 5. Left side, McDaniels. There's the triple. Bamba misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Ware. Detroit moving the ball around. Green, a screen. Stolen by Ellis. It's a one-on-one situation. Jackson with room to fire. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And here's Tatum. And so they foul intentionally. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Pistons making a switch here. On defense, the Jazz. Leading by 5. Here's the 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Pass to Benton. from the arc. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Inside. And here's Porter outside. The putback. Smith with the rebound. Jazz leading by 5. Simons outside. Driving to the basket. Launches it. Banton can't get it to go. And it's Detroit with the ball. Outside McBride. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum gets right to the rim.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Simons outside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk. It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Pass to Tatum. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one's good. Tatum's got 13 in the second half. And lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible. On that inbound pass.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Harper. To the right side. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Booker. It's Booker in the open floor. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And he gets the bucket.
And such a crafty individual. Harper knows where to get his shots.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
The Pistons making a switch here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Jackson on the wing. Back to Booker. And And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, great to see Jackson Jr. forcing the issue, just taking what he wants inside.
Here's Harper. Takes it inside.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the shot's good.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Screen by Bamba. Here goes Booker. It's stolen by Green. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pistons with possession here. Has to Ware to take the lead. Utah grabs the miss. Outside Booker. Now here's Ellis. Offline with a three.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
From deep, Harper fires in the triple. Harper's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Outside for Booker. It's stolen by Hart. And there's the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the free throw, no good.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Second personal foul. Team 4.
Pass to Bamba. Can they get it? Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Outside Tatum. There, the screen. From deep. No. Utah trailing here. Outside Booker. It's stolen by Hart. And stolen by Booker. And rebounded by Tatum. The Pistons on offense. That's in!
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Khalil Ware. He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. So he gets them both.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Here's Harper. Drives to the hoop. Oh, no good on the layup. A minute 31 left in the game. scramble with it. Picked up by Ware. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Mo Bamba showing you the ability to pass the basketball. Pretty look.
Tatum with it. Now Hart takes a three. Tatum outside. Clock at 6. Another chance.
You like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Outside McDaniels. Buries it! Big time.
Shot. Sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Tatum fires. The three is in.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Jackson, the screen. Oh, missed on the tray. The Pistons on offense. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Simons. Deflected. So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons.